We got teased with obviously the PSA 10 Illustrator being thrown into this auction. We had a little snapshot for the past maybe, I don't know what, 15 days of what the auction looked like. And as of today, Monday the 5th, they opened it up for bidding, and it's way larger than they had let off to. There is 17 pages of this stuff. Let me share the screen here.
Let's see what they're cooking over at Goldin.
So it's the things we were teased with the PSA 10 Illustrator. They had the Logan Paul box break big 310s and a few other things, but it ended up expanding quite a bit more. So right off the bat, I mean, this thing launched a couple hours ago, but this doesn't include buyer's premium. With buyer's premium, we're at like 1.1 million on the PSA 10 Illustrator. Let's just start here. Let's just kick it off with the big boy.
Pull it up.
What are we thinking? What's the team synopsis here?
Is it in the chains? Like, it's got the frame and everything? You get all that?
You get the chain?
Which I think he's claimed he paid $75,000 for the chain / whatever.
I'm sorry.
What is? I mean, do we know like the specs? Are these real? Is this real gold? Is this real diamond?
It's probably real. It's
you get the Maverick box. You get maybe you get this picture.
The Maverick box is crazy.
Now the other added thing is Logan Paul is delivering this to you in person.
Really?
Yes.
That's real value right there, folks.
As seen on TV, as seen on Netflix.
Okay.
Where?
So, it's not just the card at this point. This is an experience.
You're getting a whole experience. Yeah. That's
Here you go.
True.
The pendant and ensconcing, that's quite the word. The PSA holder is crafted in pure Italian solid gold and set with approximately 35 carats of VVS1 Clarity natural diamonds. So if you guys need to propose, you can pull
10,000 stones.
That's too much.
Yeah, value of $75,000.
Okay.
So 10 carat Italian gold. It is not, this is not Parmesan cheese.
So on melt value alone, we're doing. We got some.
Let's see.
Value.
It is.
We could have room to grow there on that.
It's forever a one of one, or so they say. I don't think it says it in here.
Like, does it say
it says one of one. I think that is it in here. I don't know where I heard that. I heard that he would be delivering it in person. I think that was on the show. Maybe he was joking, but
it says right there in the top.
Yeah,
deliver.
There you go.
And delivery.
There it is. Thoughts? Where is this thing landing? I mean, I have a lot to say right now about illustrators. I'm a little bit ticked off at the moment.
Oh. Well, let us put our layman talk first, and then you can.
Why are you so mad? Is another question, but
we'll get
let's. Yeah.
So, John, what's the last one? The last sale price? Well, he paid how much for this? He paid
5.2.
That's okay.
5.275. Something like just under 5.3.
Okay.
It was $4 million cash.
Yeah.
Plus a PSA 9 Illustrator valued at the rest. What math?
So I guess it comes down to put it in something that's equitable, at least in my mind. Okay, this was a hot, high ticket item, regardless. I compared to like the One Ring in Magic. Post Malone now owns that card. He paid $2 million for it. Does Posty having owned this thing add to the legacy of this item? And if it does, what sort of value does it add? I think that for something like the One Ring, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he's toured around, he's taking all these pictures with it. Obviously,
he's taking it on a tour is crazy.
I don't know, like
adding provenance. Adding provenance is
a
big art thing. Do we need provenance for something like this though? That's graded and authenticated.
I mean, is it the only 10 that's out there?
It is.
Okay.
Only PSA 10.
Oh,
there's tag 10s.
It is a one of one.
Now, I mean, adding to that, the other cards in this auction, the Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, that are labeled Logan Paul box break.
Oh, I didn't know they were pedigreed. That's pretty cool.
So those are
Also,
so that's similar to what you're asking here.
Sure.
I don't think it adds to this. I think it adds to those.
Okay.
I think it adds more to cheaper cards. I think cards of this pedigree.
This is already like the upperest echelon that you can get, basically.
Yeah,
You
I think it's hard.
If this traded hands 2, 3, 4 more times, and they went, Logan Paul used to have this. This is his. He used to have this. He was on.
Well, that used to be the discussion of like NFTs, right? And like the way that it tracked ownership of those. Like,
sure.
That's why there's value of owning this CryptoPunk, because Steve Aoki owned it first and then traded it to. So maybe 100 years down the line, to me personally, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if either of you cared.
Listen, the lore, it adds to the lore. Lore means a lot.
Would you keep it in the frame? Would you keep it in this?
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess.
Okay. So you at least are leaving it to be the piece as it is. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're buying this, you're leaving that on. Like, if you're a buyer for this specific card, you are leaving that on.
I would take it and put it on like a PSA 3 Weedle or something, and then sell that Weedle. That's how you make money off of this thing. Okay. Own Logan Paul's chain on a Weedle. I think there's more value in the chain than there is in the card, because he wore it at WWE. You have a wider audience for that chain. I think there's more value added percentage.
We're talking about wrestling now.
It's
sure.
Yikes.
I don't know.
It's part of the lore.
Like our lore with this card, which is debatable, is that it was a PSA 9 for so long.
PSA 9 for years, yeah.
Which I don't care so much about that.
I don't care at all. Yeah,
I care that it happens to every card. It happens, it is a little bit different because of, again, the scale of what this is versus upgrading a PSA 9 War Turtle or whatever. So it is a little bit more impactful, but at the same time, whatever. I just don't think that the people bidding on it are aware or have the information that they should have. I think that information.
I think most people that are buying this card know.
2, 3, 4 million. You don't know.
I'm just saying.
Those guys have no clue about the history of this card.
Okay.
You don't think?
No clue. The history of this card to shine to Mr. Wonderful, to the guys who are going to be placing $5 million, $6 million bids on this thing.
Then they shouldn't be buying.
It starts at Logan Paul ownership. Anything before that doesn't exist.
Okay.
That's like
so the actual history of the lore of the card doesn't matter. You're saying
to
the provenance of this is,
but it should.
Well, sure. But you're saying the provenance of it being the 101. This is the holy grail of Pokemon. However you want to frame it. That does way more than, hey, this has extreme impactful to the hobby. You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there will be another PSA 10.
Sure.
I think that there are. So yeah, let's get into this. I.
What's your gripe, please?
Give your thing, and then we'll say how much we think it's going to go for. How about that?
Yeah. So people, and this all is around pricing. People are using this to pump up the PSA 6, 7s, 8, 9s to an unbelievable level. There are lies out there about offers and pricing and sales. Like I essentially closed the deal for a PSA 7, and then the seller decided to back out of it at a crazy record price for a PSA 7. And that is now being used as a new price point for that card when the sale never even went through. There are price points of sales being thrown around on these 8.5s and other cards. Again, never sold, but supposed offers on the table. This is my gripe with private sales and the lies that get told around this stuff. So people are going to use this card and what's happening to it to make sales happen on the lower grades. If a shill bidder comes in on this thing and two of them gets to $9 million, this is a 40-day auction. If this thing gets to $9 million for whatever reason with 20 days left, there's going to be so many sales from that point until we
So
hear
the
that it
auctions
doesn't.
of the lower level ones.
Yeah, there's going to be private sales
Sure.
of these lower level grades.
Yeah.
And this thing, what if it doesn't get paid for? And then all those people that bought based on the price that they saw, they're screwed.
Yeah.
And they can't do anything about it. Plus, this card might get seized by the Canadian government. So
Possible.
I just have a real problem with what's happening on the Illustrator right now because of personally, just the way I do business, the fact that you say yes to something. I got this guy more money than he wanted. I went and asked for more to make him happier, and he said yes and then said no.
That's
this is very personal, personal bias, but like this, this is what is wrong with a lot of this stuff.